Hi, welcome to Going Insane with Temper Shmaine. That's me. How y'all doing? Gang, 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 gang. Come on, gang, gang. Okay, so definitely a different flow today. And did I write it down? Well, I just wanted to touch on a couple of things that I haven't touched on planetarily and etc. etc. They wanted to they, in one content video. By the way, welcome if you're new. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. And if you leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji, really helps promote the video. Share the video with who you think might appreciate it, if you are so led. Thanks. So, to the housekeeping, yes? On the 5th, it was, and I realized it later, and then I spaced it out again. On May 5th, 2021, it was a 555 portal. As we know, the 2021 equals up to the 5 as well. So the 555 portal, very powerful. That's why everything's, feels a bit wonky, feels a bit electric, feels a bit energetic, even if it's energetic in a way that you are dead tired. Okay, so as I did my research getting ready to drop this video, what came to my attention first was the SCHUMANN resonance. If you don't know what the SCHUMANN resonance, I highly recommend Googling that. And what it is the planet's frequency. And there's a lot about it because we're raising to the 5th dimension and the frequency is changing. It is scientifically proven. There's no two ways about this, people. This is happening. It's happening. And they can't disprove it. They can distract us from paying attention to what's happening. But it's happening. So, yes. Okay, so SCHUMANN resonance, SCHUMANN, resonance, RESONANCE, and lots will pop in. So use your discernment. It's an exercise to, use it as such. So, obviously, I came outside and it's hot and windy, apparently. So the next thing that came to the foreground was that the next full moon that we discussed in the last video, which started this little rollout, it's going to be the largest, brightest super moon of the year. And it happens to be a super blood moon. It will appear red. This doesn't happen all that often in May. It's usually known as the flower moon because of the blooming in the spring and whatnot. Okay. It's also going to be the one that's a full lunar eclipse. And the beginning of eclipse season for this year. Last year, you should, if you want to, you can research the eclipse season last year and the year before. Very powerful stuff, spiritually speaking, energetically speaking, for the planet, period. It affects the souls on Gaia, and ultimately the universe out and out, because our environment affects the out environment, and we're galactic citizens. Ta-da! I can go for a circle almost on anything now. We've laid so much groundwork, okay? So, the new moon, the new moons are for setting personal goals, and this one's very powerful because it's in the month of May. change and transformation. In the year of 5, which is change and transformation. Right. And also in between the supermoon in Scorpio, which was change and transformation with the planet of change and transformation. And then right after that, the 555 portal. And then the super blood moon coming up on the 26th. If you're following, so powerful in Sagittarius. So this new moon is jam-packed between jam-packed. Power. Okay. So perfect time to start right now. Because, it's I believe it's on the 11th. If I'm right. Oh gosh. I didn't write it down. I don't know why. Well, because I'm not perfect. But I think it's the 11th, and you can Google it. New moon in May 2021. And very powerful setting of goals in this time. So if you want to assert your alchemical artistry to create the dream job of your passion, now's the time to start laying it out. What do you want your future to be? We are co-creating like fiends right now. So that's why you really want to guard your negative thoughts. And if you do, cancel it out. Previous videos, okay? You might want to re reaffirm yourself and this journey with going back to the beginning. Even though the beginning videos were a little shaky, the message is there. It's still very clear. And I've watched them again, and they're not great, but they're not you know they're not unwatchable. Even if the mouth goes a little faster, you can listen to it. You don't have to watch me. You can just listen. Anywho, moving on. The 16th through the 24th this month, and the 555 portal actually amplifies this. I guess they were saying it's the 16th through the 24th in May. Usually is for the Pleiadians. Yes, they're real. To see, all of this stuff is like really attainable. I found it all really fast and all in kind of the same place. So the Pleiadian energies are being dropped. Both the 555 portal is amplifying that, and the Schumann resonance is showing the effects of these events. Okay. So the website that I found to be the most inviting, and just by kind of skimming over it, and it was on the top. So, and she really seemed, by my discernment, said go with this one. And it was Sparks of Divine Light Healing.com. Sparks, like sparks of Divine Light Healing. The veil is very thin right now. That's why we're getting so many ancestor cards. And gang is very important to call them in, because like Halloween, just the veil's thin. It's just how it is. And right now it's thin as well. So I thought I brought the cards. I thought we'd throw a couple. I think I've got two packs out. We'll just do those. Unless they tell me to bring out more. I don't know. We'll just start with the shaman's dream. And as pertaining to this information, what they want to give us, and encouragement, they want me to bring the others. That's okay. Well, I got nothing else to do. I don't know why I'm trying to be all humble and it's not my message, so I should just do it and not try to, no, I guess I'm. always wonder why readers do that, and then I'm doing it. Now I get it. I feel like we're, you know, taking up too much time or something, but if y'all want the message, this is your message. If you don't want the message, you don't have to watch. I'm just supposed to be obedient to doing the message, not responsible for any soul to watch or not to watch. And my algorithms, they don't matter. And because it's their message, they will get it out to whom and when and where they wish. I'm just here to put it out. I ask for guidance every day so that I can be the best um, there's a word. Steward. It's called a steward. Okay. I want to be a good steward of the niche and the message that and the platform that they've given me. But that doesn't mean I know anything. It just means to do what I do the best I can as I'm doing it and trust that they can handle the rest. And if I need to know something, since I'm asking, they will bring it to my attention. That being said, very well said, I might add, I think. Gotta bring the angels in. Oh my gosh. Can't have a message without the angels. Okay, so let's just get these cards done. And just do it, Tracy. So I got some a wink and a nod from the universe and a message from my friend Grace in her videos that dropped. And Mr. Lightwork too, on a different um, you know, level, frequency, whatever, or you know. But hers really, really inspired me. And shout out Grace, I love you. Okay, well we got this card in here. I don't use this deck with you guys. King of Pentacles. Okay, we'll see if that fits in. That's from my Gilded Tarot deck. Easy Tarot. Easy Tarot. Whatever. And I'm sure it'll fit in just fine. King of Pentacles. No nonsense kind of king. Comes from the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and steady at it. He's not frivolous. He's not, in and out. He's not playa. He's not, which is the King of Wands, okay. And the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, well, all the kings make up the Emperor. The passionate, the steadfast, the truthful, and Pentacles, Swords, Wands, Earth, Cups. It's all the elements, right? Earth, water, fire, and air. The story of the tarot is very interesting. I think everybody on a spiritual journey should have some base knowledge about it. Even if you don't believe in the cards, the story of the journey and why we use the cards, just a basic understanding, I think, is important. Okay, we start with these. Ah. Okay, a little uncomfortable. Oh, so sorry. Ah. All right. Gang, let's make this message pertinent and clear. Make me a good channel, a clear and fluid, articulate, calm, and receptive to your message for the souls listening right now and the ones in the future. And it is your message, it's not my message, so please do not let me in fear. I want this to pertain and be on the highest path for the greatest good of all. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Thank you for such a wonderful day so far. Thank you. And this opportunity. Okay. Now we can begin. Those. Okay. Come on. Okay. Thank you. I didn't expect to do it in the back of my car, but it seemed like the better thing to do. I kind of like it here because I can talk as loud as I want, not disturbing anybody. I got the outside without having all the elements. Okay, add to this message, please. Nope. There. Next. I hope everybody's doing well. Really is important to keep your thoughts on proactive, creative thoughts, not 3D stuck in the muck nuclear waste dump, or and hanging around with people that bring in the madness instead of the magic, like my banner says in the beginning. Okay, add to this message, please. Anything else? No. Okay, that's there. And finally, the rock stars. Okay. Oops. Having a powwow with Mama Mav and her gang tonight. Live conference. It's going to be very, very uh, uplifting, energetic, um, networking type of deal. It's going to be really cool. I can't wait. Okay, let's add to this message, please. Angels, love you. Anything else? That's it. Okay, got it. We're golden. Okay, so let's see. Take them off. Lost compass. Getting back to integrity, and 8. I was going to say more on that, but I don't have it, so I'm not going to. Lost compass. Getting back to integrity. Finding the way home. Trusting intuition. When the lost compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or turn here or there, or to avoid this or that person or situation. They're so good at this. Wow. Okay then. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there, or to avoid that person or this person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you are receiving. Let that sink in. Be careful not to believe all the advice you are receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and use your homing instinct to lead you true. It's a muscle. You gotta, intuition's a muscle. You gotta exercise it. Okay? If you're not sure, be still and call in gang gang, and you will get the message. It's okay. It's okay to not know. It's okay to ask for confirmation. Sometimes I ask for 3. I need you to confirm da 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 3 times if I'm supposed to do this. Whatever works for you, okay? The Lost Compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors. You are not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Okay? It's not my message. It's their message for you, okay? For me, but for you, okay? The Lost Compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors. You are not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is that person you are looking up to as a model for what it means to be a woman or a man? Trash that ideal. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You are meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. Let that sink in. It's when we've been wearing masks for so long. It's tough to gauge where we're supposed to be. What is our authentic self after all? What is it? What does it look like when we don't know? Okay, so I guess that's what we're addressing right now. It doesn't mean copying your mentor. A copy of a copy is a shitty copy. There's only one you, and your authentic self, is the baddest, most powerful anyone has ever witnessed, including me, bar none ever. Okay? So be your baddest, best self, authentically, because that's where the power is. That's where the magic happens. Okay? You are meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. Make this your mantra. Love me or leave me. Love me or leave me. Love me or leave me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, gang, gang. That's gangster, right? The lost compass is a blessing in disguise because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover the new course. True north never changes, so reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings even when others do not support them. It is not their walk. They are not accountable for your journey. They cannot pull your weeds for you. They cannot expand your garden for you, and you cannot make them happy by jumping through their little circus dog hoops on fire. You are not a poodle jumping through a hoop. And you're not putting up hoops for other people either. It goes both ways. If this is being said, we need to jump back from the beginning of the series and kind of do a refresher course. This is an open book test, people. Don't forget. Love me or leave me. Love me or leave me. It's simple. They'll come back when they can respect your boundaries. But don't ask people where your boundaries should be set either. You're showing people what it means to love you by where your perimeter is and how well it's enforced. Sometimes you have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes, so reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost. You simply do not know where you are going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a way to a new path. Now this has everything to do with the new moon. Manifesting it. We are setting personal goals. And this new moon manifests it with us. Use the energies that are available to you. I mean, energy is energy. And the dark energy people that like to tap into the dark, use for darkness, the passive energy, they need to use the energies, they need to borrow energy. That's why they use the moon's cycles. That's why they use that's why they tap in and suck other people's energy. They need other people to suck energy from because they don't have any. It's dense. But the energies of the astrology and the astronomy and the Schumann resonance, the frequency of the earth, the veils, the equinoxes, okay, they are powerful for a reason. Use it. That's why it's important to know all this stuff. And it's available to everybody. They just don't advertise that how important it is. It's kind of, I mean, the spiritual knowledge on this stuff is on the DL because they don't want us to know that it is a real thing, that they use it against us all the time. That's another video. Remember, you are not lost. You simply do not know where you are going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a way to a new path. Amen. Lost in space, needing direction. How am I missing? That's a 9. So that's 8, 9. We have 35 and 36. Oh my gosh. Really? Well, alrighty then. 35 and 36. The odds of that happening are about like 1 in 64. Anyway, lost in space. Feeling lost, needing direction and focus. A 24-hour day. Sometimes in life we lose our way, perhaps failing or falling prey to addictive behaviors. By the way, I'm doing great. Jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we are up leveling and genuinely changing for the better. Up leveling. Yes, yes. That's what this is about. Come on, way showers. Y'all are gangsta, gang, gang. No doubt about it. And genuinely changing for the better. A part of us, hiding in the vast expansiveness of space, wants to sabotage our progress. A part of us, hiding in the vast expansiveness of space, wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. That's a good thing. And something we should expect in the year of 5, in the month of 5. And we just went through the 555 portal. And the Scorpion. Okay, this is what it's about. Hey, you guys are so flipping good at this. Okay. have morphed beyond recognition. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. Again with the rest. I think someone needs to rest. I rested. I feel great today. I do. But also yesterday I was like, okay, Tracy, rest. Just all day. Because I know that if I struggle against it, it's gonna, and I try to schedule my life or my ascension around my life. That doesn't work because my life is the ascension. Let that sink in. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle living in 24-hour compartments, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how your past has held you captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding you of your mistakes and flaws, failures and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful eternities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in the basic fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. Deep divers! Shout out to Ralph Smart, diving into a task. And number 10. Oh, we have 8, 9, 10. I had a feeling that would happen. This is progress, people. Yeah, we have 10, 9, 8. You see there? Very cool. Very cool. I was like, that would be weird if 10 showed up. And show enough. Okay, it's a beautiful card. Deep diver. Shout out to the cat down the road. Deep diver. Embracing risk, diving into a task, new discoveries. It's easy to play in the shallows, where the waters are clear and you can see all that glitters by your feet. Anyone can venture here. There is little risk, nothing to discover, no dark secret, nothing you can't already perceive. The treasure has long been picked away. The treasure has long been picked away, replaced by a gentle certainty. In the shallow river is safety and no surprises. Ah, but that's not who's calling you now. The deep diver invites you to take the plunge with him. You can see the bottom, but you must swim into the dark depths to find the mystery that eludes you now. We're staying in the shallow water. He knows where the pearls lie underneath the ancient sands. Pearl. You are called to look beyond the surface of things for your answer. Let your intuition propel you into the water, allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Water is symbolic of all emotion. That's why the King of Cups is the heart, is the emotion. Allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Your curiosity will be your greatest guide. You'll surely discover something wondrous to bring back to everyone who is waiting, like WADING, by the shore. The ones that don't go deep. The ones we have to show the way for. Way shower. Gangsta. who is waiting by the shore. But only you will truly know the value of your discovery because you're the one that did the work. And you can, it's not for them to know, it's for us to show them to find their own. Our treasure is our treasure. I'm a treasure. I'm full of treasure. And it has been it's been epic discovering that. It's an epic tale. But only you will truly know the value of your discovery. Are you willing to do the work? Dive in, make the commitment, and see it through, and you will be amazed. Proud of you. Come on, I know you want to join me. Come on in, the water's fine. Next. Oracle 7. Oh my gosh. Do you see? Sacred reverence. 11. Oh! That's 8, 9, 10, 11. They're so good at this. I would do this if nobody showed up. This is like, woo! Fuck yes. I do this. Anyway, you know what I mean. In perfect harmony. Key concepts. Oh, that's the wrong one. Not 11. 47. 47, which equals 11. Okay. Keep up trace. I'm not perfect. I'm aiming for it. Key concepts. All for the sacred reverence. Key concepts. All for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence. Joyful living. Exploring possibilities with curiosity. Spiritual passion. Manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. Looking at the world, do you see all of life or a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you just see a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you just see an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you'll see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive every bit, every being, and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive. Love Gaia. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective. Reframe it in a new frame, like a painting. Your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic. And you are tapping into this unity right now. Right now, it says. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. Oh, now we got 7. Now we've got 7, 8. Spirit of gratitude. But of course, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and moving right along. They are so flippin' good at this. Spirit of gratitude. By the way, I'm grateful for you if I haven't said so in a while. Spirit of gratitude. Key concepts. This prospering power of prayer. Communion with the divine. Expressing deep gratitude as you move through the world, knowing that your prayers will all be answered. Knowing that your prayers will be answered exactly as they are meant to be. That faith thing. It's an exercise, it's a muscle too. And power. Power. Okay, so I saw power. So, but the word is prayer. Interchangeable looks like. In prayer, we connect directly into our highest power. It is a way for us to be in communion with the divine, a reminder that our lives are a sacred conversation we are continuously engaged in. Prayer lets us know we are not alone. A power greater than us acts on our behalf and is activated through us, suffusing our hearts and minds with a faith that is life affirming, loving, and compassionate. A power greater than us acts on our behalf and is activated through us, suffusing our hearts and minds with a faith that is life affirming, loving, and compassionate. When we pray, we acknowledge that we are only part of the equation of life. When we pray, we acknowledge that we are only part of the equation of life, that a spiritual aspect is always in operation. We engage in humility, knowing we are in a co-creative partnership and have so much to be grateful for. Amen. Gang, gang. I love you, gang, gang. Gang, gang, I love you, gang, gang. Spiritual ninja seals, badasses. Expressing gratitude and asking to be of service is the most powerful, prospering prayer of all. See that again. Expressing gratitude and asking to be of service is the most powerful, prospering prayer of all. The highest good of all. Yes? Yes, yes. When you focus your attention on appreciation for even the smallest aspects of your life and what you have already experienced, it's like waving a magic wand. You're grateful. Gratitude is so important. We haven't talked about gratitude in a while and how powerful it is. It's like waving a magic wand. Everything you need comes to you without effort. Obstacles fall away, and your purpose becomes ever clearer. Ever clearer. The kind of prayer that will prosper you and others today is one of deep, abiding gratitude. You become a magnet for miracles when you are grateful and asked to be a channel for the divine purpose. Yes, yes. Over here. Woo! Yes, yes. And the highest path for the greatest good of all. Yes, yes. Please, please. Thank you, thank you. Asked to be a channel for divine purpose, divine abundance, love, and compassion. The power of source is within you. Now is the time to awaken it. Yes, yes. Amen. Magic. Number one. Wow. Earth magic. I love Gaia. Key concepts. Being grounded in nature. Everyone say it with me. They are so flipping good at this. Being grounded in nature, the quiet, dark place where all things begin, where essence is first ignited before manifestation, knowing you are part of the earth and she is part of you. Yes, yes. Earth magic, excuse me. Earth magic speaks to the intrinsic relationship that you and all living things have with the consciousness of the earth, also known as Gaia. Imagine the oak tree that begins its journey as an acorn, gathering the life force energy it needs from the earth so it can sprout up from the ground. Because you are part of nature, you follow the same cycle of manifestation. Everything you are, your evolution, and the successful manifestation of your dreams begin below the surface of consciousness until an idea comes, conviction takes hold, and something meaningful can be planted. Below the surface of consciousness until an idea comes, conviction takes hold, and something meaningful can be planted. Be still for a moment, quiet your thoughts, and imagine anchoring your energy to the sacred quality of being part of this living earth. Do this mindfully to connect to this divine intelligence with the power to create the perfect form from the essence of a tiny spark of life. Indeed, this is miraculous. The message now is to trust that the seeds you've planted in your field of dreams are in good hands. The earth is conscious. The earth is a conscious, divine source of love that is doing its part on your behalf. Slow down, take in the beauty of your life now, and trust that what you are intending is being nourished as it is growing and is growing. There will be plenty of time later to tend to your garden, to water it and weed it. You've been doing that work. It's time to take a break. That's really good. Yes, yes. Well done. Out of way. Great magic is germinating underground, working its way to the surface to deliver more blessings than you could imagine. Let it. Don't. So you gotta wait for the roots to show that it's a weed again, because you don't want to just pick out everything that's in there. You want the pretty flowers to grow. Indeed. Okay. Next. 6. Imagine that. Oh my gosh. I guess they wanted to talk about ancestor again. That's from this morning. Well, alrighty then. Let's do this. Ancestor. Attributes. History, lineage, community, family, relationships. Your ancestors within your lineage made you. Somehow they managed to survive and thrive in order to ensure you are here. Your ancestors make up a portion of who you are, but you get to choose which pieces you utilize. It's not fixed nor predetermined. Let that sink in. Snip. I could I could go on that, but I'm not going to, because they're doing a dang fine job, aren't they? Your ancestors speak in terms of community, family, and right, as in correct, relationships. Take any ancestor from your family tree to bring into conversation. They're all watching and rooting for you. The veil's very thin right now, people. That's why I just said that in the beginning of this video. Potential questions to ask. Do you have a message for me? What was your relationship like? What was your relationship like with your mother, father? What did you long for but never realized? What are you most proud of that not everyone knew about? What do you wish you could pass along? And what do you still need forgiveness for? That's deep. So I'm going to put this here as best I can. Oh, my poor old hips. Okay. And I suggest, since they brought it up twice in one day, that to do the exercise. I can't really see. All right. Okay. Tracy. There we go. And Tracy. This thing is okay. Tracy. Sorry. I'm going to do this though. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. You get the gist. Bloom where you are planeted. And it's another 6. Bloom where you are planeted. You are in exactly the perfect place. It may seem difficult to be on Earth during these accelerated times of learning. You may long for your place in the stars as you gaze at the night sky, but you were brought to Earth for a definite reason. You're a badass. You're a Nija Seal. You're the star. Trust me. You may long for your place in the stars as you gaze at the night sky, but you were brought to Earth for a definite reason. In fact, you picked it, even if you don't remember why. Embrace being part of, even if you don't remember why. Embrace being part of and literally grown from this planet for the next collective evolution. Ascension. It's exciting. Bloom where you are bloom where you are planted, and bloom where you are planeted. Cosmic Catalyst. What is the inside job I can do to create a greater impact for the world exactly where I am already through my profession, business, community, neighborhood, etc.? Cosmic checkbox. Make a checklist of 10 different actions you can take within the next month after answering the Cosmic Catalyst prompt. Okay. This is from this morning too. 8 of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing clearly. Not seeing things clearly. Leap of faith. Arc Metatron. Metatron gangsta. He's the oldest one. He's older than flipping dirt. He doesn't like it when I say that. I heard that somewhere and it stuck. He's a badass. He's a flipping badass. Okay? Been around a long time and he's here to help. So call on him by name. He likes it. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. That's where the magic is, people. It just is. And that's the message. That's the message. Let's get busy, shall we? Yes, that's woo, woo, woo. Get the energy going. Come on. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Whoop, whoop. We got this. We just got to get excited about it. And we got to use this energy. The veil's very clear. We need Colin Gang Gang because they want to help. They're excited too. Things are moving right along. And this month of change, things need to get rolling. This is not a time to dilly-dally or to doubt yourself or to second-guess everything. Trust, faith, jump, leap of faith, leap of faith. Take it. Take it. If you think about it, what's the absolute worst that could happen? You gotta get up and try again? Okay. You're a gangsta. Lots of stuff happens when you have to get up and try again. I should know. Anyway, have a blessed day. Reach back, help somebody, encourage somebody. Be your most authentic self. Don't hide under a bushel. You can't steal nobody's light, and you don't need anybody's permission to be authentically you. Being a copy of a copy of a copy is not going to help either. We need you to show up. And anyway, you're a flippin' badass. Come on. Come on, I know you want to. I know you want to. Come and join me. The water's fine. Okay. See you all in the morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to leave a comment. Start a dialogue. There's my services and my contact information is down below under the title in the drop-down menu. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. Rock on.